Hey guys, my name is Daniel Cruz, and today I'm going to be doing a book talk on the book Girl Interrupted by Susanna Kaysen. I honestly really do recommend this book. I give it a 10 out of 10. It's literally a roller coaster, and the plot is going up and down, and you don't know what to expect. And I feel like the attendant audience is us teenagers as it tries to raise awareness with mental health and suicide, and it's a really, really good book. So before I move on to a short summary on the book, I do want to point out that this book is a memoir from 1993. So this short story begins with a chaotic scene right off the bat when Susanna Kaysen, who is an 18-year-old, has attempted suicide after a nervous breakdown. She then denies her actions and she claims that she was taking the pills for a simple headache, which is obviously a lie. And it soon becomes clear that she is depressed, and then she is sent into a mental institution by a doctor. While in the mental institution, she does create some crazy relationships with the patients, and she does some wild things. She's really kind to the patients. Sometimes she is very angry and she shows attitude. But while there, she does do a lot of pranks, and she even runs away with Lisa at one point. So a really crazy part in the story is when she actually runs away with Lisa. Um, that event leads to the suicide of Daisy, which shocks her into reality, and she realizes that deep inside she does want to heal, and she realizes that she's not on the correct path to healing. Towards the end of the book, right before Susanna is about to be released from the mental institution, she does have a fight with Lisa, and Lisa steals her diary and then tries to humiliate her in front of other people, and Susanna gets really really mad, and this confrontation ends up um, leading to Lisa almost committing suicide. A quote that stood out to me in the book was freedom was the price of privacy. And in this quote, Kaysen is basically describing how the patients lose freedom while in the hospital ward or whatever. And they lose privacy, and then the only place that they actually have privacy in is the seclusion room. But the seclusion room does have rowdy nurses that become very violent. A quote that stood out to me in the book was freedom was the price of privacy. And in this quote, Kaysen is basically describing how the patients lose freedom while in the hospital ward or whatever. And they lose privacy, and then the only place that they actually have privacy in is the seclusion room. But the seclusion room does have rowdy nurses that become very violent. I hope I persuaded you guys to go and read the book Girl Interrupted by Susanna Kaysen. This is my book talk.